What up? What up? Ooh, I hate that blue. What up? What's going on, family? I hope you guys are having an awesome day. Y'all good, right? Cool. Let me update this. Man, I feel like I don't have enough time in any day, man. I got way more time than I'm used to having, and it ain't enough. I don't know. I don't know. Got somebody in here. What's going on, family? Look at the comments. I gotta send this link out. Mm, 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 mm. Man, we trying to ramp up for Vlogmas. Shot a video today. Missed the first day, but just all good. We gonna be all right. We'll get it together. I ain't never know shifting to this side of the world, man, that I'd be busier than I ever been. I wish I had time for naps. I don't even have time for naps, man. Oh, nap would be awesome. I got too much stuff to do. Buggy, what up, bro? What's going on, man? How you doing? Man, on the grind. If you talk to AB and he talked to you about what's happening, then you know what's happening. On that grind, bro. Shift gears. Figuring out I need to really get laser focus on this content. Um, so we can post way more regularly. That's the goal, man. I need to beef up. I ain't got no excuse now. I got time. Well, I feel like I don't, but I do. I got time to get it done now, man. So yeah, man, been grinding, bro. How you doing over there, bro? What's the word? What is the word, man? I'm gonna tell you, bro. Now that I'm on this side of the world, I'm definitely gonna get out a little bit more. I'm gonna figure out. I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna get out a little bit more. So I'm gonna be taking a trip down there and definitely go holler at my brother AB for a minute. Gonna have to swing your way, see what's happening, bro. We gonna have to do some road trips. We have to get out in this world, man. I may have to. I don't think I'm gonna take Zeus. I'm gonna have to put that big old BMW, put Pegasus on the road. I think it'll make sense to AB. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. And so one of the things I've been trying to wrap my head around is just that. So my goal is to get out there and you know pick one of these months or weeks or whatever and just hop around for a little bit, making my money online now. So trading, it's working out pretty well. It doesn't take up that much of my day. So crazy, man. So when I talk about I talk about my work day. My work day is usually from 8:30 to 10 o'clock, right? And um, I trade in between them. I make my money within that time frame. My goal is to make my money within that time frame. Most of the time, it happens sooner. A lot of times, it happens just after 9 o'clock. Activity that was happening just after 9 o'clock today. It was actually really good activity, but it happened in a space where I didn't want it to happen. So I neglected to trade. I could have traded, and I probably would have made about the same amount of money, a little bit less. But I didn't trade at that time. I waited a little bit later, and I literally closed out my last trade at literally 10:01. I was like, done. First one wasn't successful. I probably sacrificed about $200 on my first trade. Next trade, we did good. We did real good. We did good. We did, nice little solid 4 figures. So being able to trade within that time frame gives me the rest of the day. So get wherever I get, wake up in the morning, you know, trade when the market trade. The further I go west, the earlier I have to get up is gonna have to be the mentality. But yeah, man, you gotta let me know what you're thinking about, bro. Are you doing just across? You doing U.S. stuff, or you looking at going abroad? I know AB been thinking his nerve been bad about going abroad. What you thinking about? Are you doing stuff across the U.S.? Are there specific events that you're looking at trying to get to across the U.S.? Maybe I should ask that because honestly, I wouldn't mind planning some stuff around a certain some events. Ultimately, I just want to get out. I feel like I need to get out, man. I gotta knock some stuff out um, through probably mid spring. If things go the way I need them to go through mid spring, I'll be planning something late summer, U.S. and overseas. Yeah, most of my overseas stuff has been, family with the wife, so it's our little vacation. Getting out and going to do some stuff, man. I love it. We've been tearing up Europe, hitting spots, different places across Europe. Me and my wife, and then I got my brother-in-law and his wife. We've been pairing up and going out there and just trying to see as much of this world as possible, man. That's the hard one though, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would love, love, love to hit anything in Asia, man, or Japan, man. That's a long flight, bro. I think that's the hardest part for me. I don't know if I can sleep long enough. Bad enough. I'm one of these guys that I'm up after 6 hours. Like I'll be trying to get 8 hours of sleep. I can't get 8 hours of sleep. People be mad at me because I'll be walking all around that plane trying to keep myself busy. I would love to go. I'm serious, man. There's a lot of places I want to hit up. That's a little bit longer flight. But man, that's a long flight. I have to break it up. I have to, land somewhere in between, spend some time there, then get on another flight, go there, spend some time there, and then break that mess up coming home too. Okay. Yeah, man. Oh my God. Dubai is definitely on my list. Haven't been there vacation wise. Looking forward to something like that as well, man. It's just them long flights. All right, look, I ain't got no problem getting to Heathrow. Like, let's go. Man, when you start going beyond Heathrow, yeah, like it'll be different if it was like, especially going through Heathrow. Heathrow is a decent airport. It ain't all that, right? But man, if it's like going through Istanbul, their airport is like a mall. It's beautiful. You can get in there and just get lost. Have some time to regroup and then get back on another plane. But man, on my way back from we was coming back from Malta, back through Istanbul. We had a long layover in Istanbul, man, in Turkey. Man, I went and had a 2 hour massage, bruh. Oh my God. It was awesome. Willie Brown in the building. Why you think it's overrated, man? Why you think it's overrated? That big old man-made island with all that money and supercars. It's dusty, sand everywhere. Why you think it's overrated? Dubai airport is crazy. It's like a mall. Really? Wow. 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 You know what? If it Turkey is crazy. So Turkey is one of them places. They got a lot of money in Turkey, right? Turkey is crazy, man. And Demonte, what up, bro? Hey man, that's our piano player, man. That's my buddy right there. What's going on, bro? Um, so Istanbul, like they got money, man, and I can only imagine, especially hitting Dubai up. They wealthy, bro. They just got money pouring out of their ears in Dubai. So they go all out. If you look at half the stuff they have, they just go nuts. I mean, I don't mind Heathrow. Heathrow is gangster. It's nice. It's not as nice as Turkey as Istanbul. Istanbul is crazy, man. It's like 3 levels. It's crazy in there, man. It's absolutely nuts. Which one? You talking about in Dubai? All Americanized. Istanbul had everything. You felt like you was in Istanbul. Like they had the fruit, the everything, the way they laid out. It was absolutely nuts. The car scene is crazy. See, that's the part. That's the part. I will go there literally for the car scene. Literally for the car scene. Dubai is nuts. And be trying to would definitely be trying to figure out how to get one of them joints out of the that impound lot that they have, the ones where people just leave the car. That's the crazy part. They just leave them cars on the road, man. This is craziness. Supercars just left on the side of the road and they just impound them. I bet they do. It's an import. Think about for us. I mean, I guess everything is an import for them. Most cars are imports, but those right American cars, yeah, they're gonna stand out, man. They're gonna stand out like crazy. They're gonna hit like Lambos hit here. They're gonna hit like Ferraris hit here. But they get, all that stuff is important to them as well. I would definitely love to indulge in their car. Everywhere I go, honestly, man, I wouldn't mind hitting up their car scene. Everywhere. If you can get to the south of France at the right time, you don't even have to go at the right time. Anytime you go down there. To get down to how my brain don't want to work, man. Monaco. Bro, you got it, bro. Let me tell you, walking up around that doggone uh that casino, bro, they have like hurricanes on the back, like behind the building. They weren't worthy of being up front. They had them parked like around the building. This place was beautiful, beautiful cars. They love box Chevys and old school. Really? Man, that sounds like a gap in the market. Imagine getting to Istanbul and being the only U.S. dealer of box Chevys and old schools. Not Istanbul. I mean, Dubai. That'd be dope. That'll be dope. Even take it to the next level. Put a customization there, so you can build what you want. You can get a plain old box Chevy, just nice and vanilla, and then have everything there that you can build it the way you want to build it. Dunk it out, drop it to the ground, put the big wheels, serious lips, airbag, you name it. Interior, they got people doing crazy interior and everything out there. Paint jobs, mm. Tech, all kind of tech in a new car, make it real modern. Mm. We might have something there. We may have something there. Oh man, I forgot to send them cats this text. Yeah, man. Oh my God, I had no idea that they dug those cars out there. Hmm. Hmm. Man, I would love to. So, if I was a rich man, bro, I would love to have my vet go places and then drive that sucker. Like, I'm gonna back up. When we went to South of France, so when you are in all that Cannes, Nice, all that area, working way over to Monaco, that is the yacht capital of the world. When I tell you they got yachts there that will blow your mind. They got yachts big as freaking cruise ships. Absolutely nuts, right? These people be flying and boating their cars there, supercars there. You see cranes taking cars off of boats and planes landing with these aircraft landing with car. They will bring the cars there just to have the cars in Monaco because the scene is that dope. Oh man, I've been exploring this scene. I've been doing research on how to get at them cars there over there, like for real. I've been peeping Dubai car scene. It's crazy. It's absolutely bananas. It's I don't know anybody that has a more bespoke car scene than Dubai, to be honest with you. They have cars that are numbered, like tons of numbered cars, and it's a small island. In one little place, we had to just measure by capita based on one little place. US is huge. We got, tons of people got cars spread out, but to be in one place with all those cars, absolutely nuts. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Trust me, I know that. Them cats, they all over them cars over there. They have a dope car scene in Japan. I would love to get down there and check out their car scene. I was watching. Have you seen that Haggerty special when they went to the back end of the cars and they got so many restrictions. Oh my God, so many restrictions on what they can do with these cars and what they can't do. And even can have. Like they are very, very strict down there, bro. Like you can lose your car. Like they got so many rules in Japan with cars, it will blow your mind. Have you peeped that Haggerty? I think it was Haggerty. Yes, sir. Yeah, yeah. That was probably one of my absolute favorites, like highlights of the Japanese car scene, because they did it well, right? They showed you all the stuff that these guys have. These cats are hiding cars. They are hiding cars. That one house they went to, one of the main guys that hit up his crib, man. And I was gonna be sending this out. And he had a killer garage, man, attached to like dream garage attached to the house. Like, but they have to hide cars, man, to keep the government from trying to take their cars from them. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. And the stuff that they losing are like stuff that we desire, especially JDM. We desire heavy in the US. 34s, 32s, crazy. Yeah, absolutely nuts, man. Absolutely bananas. It's a good one though. A real good one. Definitely will open your eyes to what's out there and what how how spoiled we are in the US. Like we don't have that type of problem, but we do so many stupid things, for example, with all the burnouts and the don't and we'll blow up the spot so bad. Although some of those guys can't get their cars, impounded for something like that or lose their cars from that. And some place they crushing them. But over there, it don't even take them doing that for them to lose their car. They don't have to go that far and they can lose their car. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. Again, it's a measure on just how good we have it or how spoiled we are. We are spoiled rotten compared to how most people have to, other countries have to deal with that situation, the car scenes and all that other stuff. Even Dubai, man. I mean, but it feels wasteful. So Dubai gives me this wasteful feel because a lot of those guys, they just leaving them. They don't even they drive them for a minute and they just leave them on the side of the road. Like you just left for what? For super fast on the side of the road. You just gonna leave it there. You're not gonna do anything. You done with it. Okay. Like what? That's crazy, man. Absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. How long has it been since you've been to Dubai, El Boogie? Yeah, I mean, yeah, literally, it's just transportation. What's the wildest thing that you've seen, or the most unique thing you've seen when you were there? I saw some cool car. I see cool cars everywhere I go. One of the one of my favorites was it was I think it was maroon. This fully carbon. 2 years. Oh wow, you went 2 years ago. What did you see? What was one of the did you see a lot of the cars there? Did you get an opportunity to kind of take that in? What up, bro? Lefty in the building. What's going on, Lefty? The enforcers in the building, guys. L Boogie in the building. They don't even understand. Got somebody I love to get some cinematography tips from right there. Disgraced over them. That's crazy. That is absolutely nuts, man. But it feels wasteful, right? I mean, to me, it feels wasteful because they got tons of highly desired cars, literally just covered in sand, just wasting away. Oh 07. Oh, it was a minute for you. Yeah, nothing, probably nothing like that now. It's completely different. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. I wish, man. Again, they got if there's any way, and somebody was talking about. I ran across someone that talked about being able to get those cars that you got to worry about getting them back here, and a lot of them probably don't even have a key, which is a whole nother challenge within itself. Literally, and watching who was I watching? DDE. It can take 2 months to get a key from Lamborghini. 2 months. That is nuts. I don't know, man. Seemed like a great idea. Seemed like a hustle, if you ask me. It's the other side of it, man. How much of that hustle is it going to be for you? Like, if you could pull off, it's 2 months too long. Like, if you could pull off 3, 4 cars, 3, 4 supercars, I'll flip them. I wouldn't even hold on to them. Make sure they're good, clean them up real nice. Police cars, bruh. And you know what? The police cars are confiscated cars. Those are confiscated cars. They turn them into police cars. Japanese have a Hulu bar and G bar. Yeah, they do. They love them cars if they can get their hands on them. The hard part is getting their hands on. It's kind of like the Cubans, right? The Cuban. Have y'all looked into Cuban and their car scenes? Not Cuba. Not Cuba. Am I thinking about the right place? Am I thinking about? Is it Cuba? I gotta look it up. God dog it. I think it is Cuba. Yeah, Cuba. It is Cuba. Cuba car scene. Like before we opened up the doors to Cuba again, man, they was piecemealing cars together. When I say piecemeal, they were making parts. And they run these old school cars because that's all they have. They had no modern US cars there. And they will piecemeal these cars together, like make parts to make them work, or use a motor from something else to get this big old school Chevy body to move. They have some little Toyota motor in it, bro. Like Cuba. There was a special on that as well that was they dug into what does it take to maintain and keep those cars because they can't go to the auto body shop. They ain't got like an AutoZone or nothing like that like we have. They don't have auto body. They don't have record yards where they can just go pull used parts and just reuse them, right? So they got to make most of that stuff. If they get in a wreck, man, they got to figure out how to fix the dent. They can't just go buy another body part. And at the time when that special that I was watching, they couldn't get parts from the U.S. The doors to the candy shop was shut. I think it's open again if I'm not mistaken, but can you imagine that? That part right there would just baffle me. I wish I could find what that was called. It was a dope. It was an actual like a reality show. Um, it was like a reality type show, and these guys were just keeping these cars. Man, they would do everything they had to do to try to keep these cars running. Absolutely nuts. Let's see, what's it called? And they all classics, man. They all classics. They don't have anything modern. All their cars are classics. Oh, really? I gotta look that up. Got to look that up. If I could find that show, I see a bunch of this classic cars in Cuba, classic car scene with vintage, whatever. They got a lot, and it's all those old schools, man. But it's the stuff. For me, it's not even. It wasn't Top Gear. It wasn't Top Gear. It was an actual. It was an actual like reality show. Yeah, let me see if I can find that. If I can find the name of it, it's something. If you can find it, you can check it out. It was called Cuban Chrome. It was called Cuban Chrome. It was on HBO and Cinemax. So if you can find that, when I tell you the stuff that they had to go through to keep those cars going, absolutely bananas, man. It was a great show. I liked it because we look at it. Sometimes we look at these cars, man. We look at these car shows and things like that as just the beautification side. These guys are struggling just to keep their cars on the road. It's absolutely crazy. Chris Harris and Rory. This was like, bro, this was 2014. Golly, I still remember this. I was watching this. I watched every episode and hoped it had another one. It was just dope to me to see what these guys were doing. I put a link to the about the show so you guys can check it out on HBO. But this right here, bro, this was serious to me. I thought this was dope. I couldn't fathom being in this situation. Something as simple as an alternator. You need some simple parts like a belt, bro. They had to make their own belts. It's crazy. They had to make them, bro. Like drive belts. Like that's crazy. But it was one of those shows, man. If you can watch it, it definitely trip your head out when you think about or humble you when it comes to how good you really have it. We complain about all kind of stuff, man, but boy, that will humble you. I need to see it. That's the Chris Harris and Rory. I want to see that. I need to find that. I got to make sure that's on my list because I want to see that. I love car shows, man. I really do love car shows. Yeah, I want to find this. Is it called Evolution, Puerto Rico? Yeah, I gotta check this out. This is right up my alley. This is right up my alley. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man. Yeah, man. So, oh yeah, we didn't drop in the vlogmas. I missed the first day. I'm definitely grinding on. I'm editing. Okay, I'm watching this, bro. I'm gonna watch this. I gotta see this because oh, it's on. Look like a. Is it a whole? Is it multiple episodes or is just like one big long joint, like a documentary type? Because I can see it's on YouTube. If it's on YouTube, I'm good. I'm gonna check this out because it's an hour long. That's tonight right there. That's tonight activity right there. We're gonna get into that for real, for real. Definitely gonna get into that, man. So I'm ramping up for Vlogmas, trying to get that grinding. Yep, it's an hour and 6 minutes. Man, I'm gonna get into this tonight. This is gonna be hot. Look, I already look. It's right there. We done already got it up there. It's in the history now, so I know exactly where it's at. We watching this tonight, man. We watching this tonight. I got to get into this tonight. Yes, sir. Like I was saying, man, a vlogmas, right? So I missed the first day. Um, just busy, just into whatever's going on, and shot a video today. So I shot my first video. I'm gonna drop it later on today. At least I'm gonna get back in a groove of things. I got a bunch of little bitty things going on. I think it'll be cool to keep some level of documenting on it and talk about it, get some feedback, answer some questions for those who might be interested in what I'm talking about. Um, yeah, man, I think this is gonna be an interesting vlogging season because I got different things that I'm digging into, and it's I think it's interesting, man. We got I'm ramping up with the fundraiser that we got going on. Boogie, I'm gonna make sure you see the flyer, man. We got a fundraiser that we doing. I'm doing Bros and Cars. We're getting this off the ground. That's gonna grow into um, a nonprofit. So my goal is to document the progress here on the channel, so you guys can see what it take for me to get to that point. Oh, absolutely, we'll do, bro. We'll do. Um, and then who we are able to serve and provide help to and for. Um, I have to build that out and figure that out. I got an expert that lives with me in nonprofits. My wife has a business. Her business, a personal business, is one that help grow and start help people start nonprofits. All documentation, everything you need to get going, structure, the whole nine. That she does that. That's what she does. I got an expert in the crib, and in order to get what I want out of this fundraising activity, she recommended that we make it legit. So that's the direction we're gonna go. First one gonna be a little bit low key. It's gonna be focused, pulling from the car community directly, and then from there, man, we're gonna start hitting up corporations and seeing how big we can actually take it. That's the goal. That's the absolute goal, man. On top of that, man, I started something that I've been dying to start for a long time, man. Man, I've been wanting to get this off the ground, but I'm going to get complete the training to become a CCW instructor, a personal and home defense instructor as well, man, with USCCA. So classes this weekend, man. We get to knock this out. I'm sad I am missing one big event we got happening this weekend, but man, this is important. I need to get this grinding. I need to get this going. Mr. Ghost in the building. What's up, bro? Yes, sir. Uh, so yeah, man, that's been God, it's been a grind. All the stuff that you got to do to prepare and get ready for it, man. For me, I think it was a grind for me because when I saw the training, I wanted to take the first one that was there. Me and three in the building. What up, bro? I wanted to take the first one, the soonest one I can do. So I didn't want to delay. And the class that I selected, man, was probably about 7, 8 days, 8, 9 days out. And then I got an email from the instructor. Oh yeah, you got to have this 8 hours worth of e-learning. Now she told me 8 hours worth of e-learning done and complete before you can start the class, and you got to have it a week before. I'm like, all right, let me go look at this little 8 hours of training. I'm sure I could knock it out quick. Man, it was 2 courses. Her first course was probably about 4 hours. And it was because everything had a test. You had to prove proficiency, everything. So I went through all that stuff, and it was yeah, it was a decent little lift. And then when I looked at the other one, I said, man, ain't no way this is 4 hours. So I said, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna do it on the last day I have to do this. Man, I started that training at like 12 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday. That was when we got all that snow. I wasn't going anywhere anyway, so I figured I might well go ahead on and knock this out. Man, I didn't finish that training until um after 7, almost 8 o'clock at night. I was so beat from that, man. It was just, I think part of it for me was I didn't expect to have that much to do before I start, and then sitting right here at this desk in front of these monitors, man, grinding through these videos and these slide decks and taking tests, and you got to pass with 80% or better. So you can't skip through it and not pass, because if you don't pass, you ain't getting to the next level. You can't even go to the next module, should I say? Um, I sit here, I'm thinking about this now, and it just get on my nerves, under my skin. But we got it done though. It's all good. The goal is to get it done so we can move to the next level. So I'm excited about this other journey and the stuff that I'm kind of playing with. I feel like I done got even busier now that I'm moved away from the gig. And trading is going well. So for those who just got in here, uh, trading is going well. No complaints right now, none whatsoever. Uh, um, the goal is to stay on course. If I stay the course where I'm at, man, I'm gonna see every goal that I've been looking at. I just got to be disciplined. I can't be greedy. I can't get in a gambling spirit. We got to stay focused. Um, I take my money and run, and try not to give it back. The goal is not to give anything back. I focus on my one pattern. I have one pattern that has other little things that go along with it. I focus on it and be successful. What's going on, show?
What's going on, man?
Man, grinding. Lord, I'm surprised y'all can hear me. My mic way over here. Dang, bro. What are you doing? What are you doing? What's going
How's
on, man?
that better?
What's the word? Huh?
So that's better.
Yeah. What is the word, man? I done got me another check coming. I'm so sick of this chair that I'm in right now. This sucker is uncomfortable.
Oh, you said chair. Okay, I'm like chat.
Yeah. No, chair. I got me another check coming. I had to order me a chair, man. Think I'm gonna give me another monitor, dude.
Okay.
Think I'm gonna go with a 49. I got these double monitors.
What's going on, man? Three.
If you
Willie
if
Brown.
you if you know, especially running a Mac, you can't run multiple screens just as simple as you think. Like you run,
That's that sound like personal iPhone problems.
no, it's
We don't
it's Mac
we don't
problem.
we don't we don't have that over here on this Microsoft world.
No, you're right. That is not a problem with the Microsoft world.
No, man. Samsung for life.
Samsung is not Microsoft.
Hey, Android. Samsung for life, baby.
That is not Microsoft.
I'm
Microsoft, if
just
you don't remember, had their own platform.
I'm just saying. On this computer, it's Microsoft. So it's on like Microsoft.
Yeah,
So
man. So it's challenging to run multiple screens. You got to be crafty to run multiple screens. And with this new setup, guys, new replicator that I bought, that everything is almost like a central unit. Everything runs through it, goes back to the PC, powers the PC, and powers the Mac, and also take data too. And also it the mics, this mic, I mean the screens, the camera, everything, the monitor, the speakers that I have here, everything runs through it.
you
And
know what that sound like?
huh?
So you know what that sound like?
What's that?
Fixing the McLaren with an adjustable wrench. Unnecessary. Get you a Mac. All you need is a screwdriver. I'm sorry. Get you a Windows product. All you need is a screwdriver.
Nah, man, I'm good. Because when I shift from these two screens, I'm gonna put one screen on it, and we in business. The problem is multiple screens. I got a 32 here, 32 here, and then I got the Mac screen. And I want each one of these to be their own screen. So I got to run software to make that happen.
That's what I'm
But when
saying.
I move to the long screen, then I wouldn't have to worry about that. I can just divide it within the screen. I don't have to worry about running separate software. So we gonna get there. I ain't tripping. I've been doing this for too long, man. Too long.
That's funny.
It's working. It still works. It's just, it's tasking.
Just just logging on. It's funny because I was looking at the the YouTube channel real quick, and it's crazy how that Mercedes video
It's
still
still
pulling in.
running.
Yeah,
I'm trying to. What video for me? It was the SS for me. That SS video still do numbers. Like, you know how
yeah,
long ago I did the SS video? That SS video still does numbers.
dude.
Uh-oh. Me and three done dropped another one. That's another thing where I haven't been. That I have not been spending enough time. I have not, let me say, not enough. I haven't spent that much time at all on social media. I've been so
Really,
busy doing, yeah, man. I've been so busy doing so many different things that just sitting here, I haven't been doing it. I just haven't been doing it. That's
understood,
why I
understood.
don't do Apple. I love these Apple products, man. When it comes to editing and everything I do for my videos, and honestly, just across the board for me, it's a better product.
Hey, Lefty. Anytime you got to share
A
your
better
food,
product.
you getting secondhand food. It don't work right
What you talking about? Share your food.
because somebody bit out the apple when they gave it to you. Now you get secondhand product. It just don't work right.
That was good.
Somebody done gave you something they bit out it. They ain't want no
That
more. Here
was
you go.
good. That was good. It might be a worm still in that thing. No, that was good. I ain't mad at you. Secondhand food. Well, where you get this stuff from, dude? That is so crazy. That's funny though. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna lie to you. That's funny. Secondhand food. Boy, you need help. I swear you need help, man. Oh my God. How'd you guys fare, man? Y'all get any more weather?
Who else?
More snow?
Who else?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got a little bit more.
On your side of the world. We got a little bit more yesterday,
Yeah, we did too.
and we got some more coming tomorrow.
Dude, I started to call you, but I was like, he ain't down for the shenanigans I'm on right now.
What you was about to do, dog? I
I did
called
some,
you back day before yesterday.
I did some, I did some shenanigans. When it first snowed, that was Saturday.
Yeah.
Man,
Where'd you go?
I was all on private property.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
You
man.
just
So
out there doing donuts?
now donuts was the least of my concerns. I was like, I would call Swole, but I don't know where to do this. But over here, and I know he ain't finna drive over here. He probably want to do his
To do what?
BMW. I'm
What you was
thinking.
doing?
So there's a construction site over here, and they got like a 2-story pile that you can
Climb
go up.
up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then the snow hit on top. I was like, well, I got to do this.
You got the
So,
perfect vehicle for that. That thing is made for that. It's made for that.
so
Look, if I came over there, all I'm doing is taking pictures. I'm not trying to climb nothing in that BMW if it ain't flat. It don't make sense.
So
That thing ain't made for that. It ain't designed for that.
so I struggled a little bit. I realized I got summer performance. I got summer all season performance tires on my car. So they the
Ah,
best for that.
no, it
So
ain't. You
so
need some
I got
straight
up it
all
though.
weather tires.
I got up it, went around, came down. It slid a little bit coming down, but it was fun. Only to get stopped by the sheriff. Like, what you doing? I'm like, I work here.
You got stopped out. They came over. They got you.
I'm like, what you doing here? I work here. What you mean what I'm doing here? It's like, you guys my identity. I was like, I didn't think I need to bring my ID to a place I work. But I got keys to. Like, why would I bring ID over here?
Right.
I was like,
Oh my God.
it was hilarious.
Are you serious, dude?
Dead serious. It was a good time.
That is crazy. Oh my God.
Like he couldn't prove I didn't work there, and I had enough ammo to say I did. I was like, what you want to do? Go start the bulldozer up? Like, what you need? Proof?
What do you think?
It's like, well, we don't have to go that far. I'm just saying,
You need
I
help,
work
man.
here. I just figured, hey, I come over check on the equipment now since I was here. Let's try something. See if the truck can do it.
Oh my God. That's so funny, dude. That don't make no listen, I ain't mad at you.
Joe, straight
Look,
face. Like
soon
I
as
belong here. You don't really belong here.
like my mama said, my mom used to tell me, she said, "Son, look, bro, when I was younger, I used to drive a lot without a driver's license. I was too young to be driving. My mother used to tell me, he said, son, she said, you just need to look like you belong. As long as you look like you belong, they ain't gonna mess with you." Bro, I was riding dirty at 14, 15 years old. I swear. That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
I was
Good
like
time.
you. Hey, I'm supposed to be out.
I'm
You,
gonna be
I
like,
ain't know I need to have a driver license to be driving. You need to. Would you need me?
I know I need to have identification, be somewhere I'm supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? So
That's hilarious. Oh my god.
like,
No, that's funny.
yeah, great time.
That
So
is
so here's
absolutely
so
nuts.
this is what made me realize the wrong tires for the wrong situation.
Okay.
I had a great day. As for all my how can I say, my ski professionals and snowboarders, fresh powder, no problem. 8 hours later with the slushy mushy, shh.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, me
So I'm
too.
like, yeah,
Fresh powder is perfect. Like if I
yeah,
had fresh snow on the driveway, I could pull out no problem because the tire it sticks.
yep.
It would get through it without a problem. Soon you start packing it down a little bit, or it gets like you say slushy, then you're gonna have a
Dude,
problem.
if
I definitely slid through almost through a stop sign.
all the stuff I did that day to get stuck in a gas station in some slush
You
was
got stuck
hilarious.
in a gas
It
station.
was hilarious, man. So I was trying to turn off the street because the food behind me was in an Ultimate, and he was hit the brakes and he started sliding. So I turned into the gas station, and it started drifting sideways a little bit there. I couldn't. I'm just sitting there doing this. I'm like, I know we're not going to be stuck at the.
You know, do you have low gears?
Yeah,
Can you throw it into like an all wheel low or something like that?
yeah.
You
That's what I
can,
ended
so
up
you
doing.
can creep that
It's
thing.
still it's still yeah.
That thing is perfect for this. For this, all of this
Yeah,
off road, the whole nine. That is the vehicle to have.
but
People look at those cars like, oh, it's luxury. No, that thing crawls. It could crawl rocks. It can outshine any Jeep. Those things are amazing, man.
and like I
Absolutely
said,
amazing.
but you learn real quick. You need the tires.
You need the tires are important. You need
Tires are very
traction.
important.
Without the traction, yeah,
Yeah,
it's a done deal.
yeah. So I had a blast on the first snow day.
That's good, man.
No, what's
That's
bad, but what's bad about it is I lost most of the footage. I had some great footage.
yeah.
Think
See, now you landing in my space. Are you doing Vlogmas?
no, I ain't done with it. But literally, I think it's because the GoPro got cold. It froze. Like I had it in the weather conditions. Like it's coming down, man. I had it out there like going
Either
in
get too hot or get too cold. That's
too
crazy.
cold. The thing froze. Then you know how it is. Oh, we lost the files, corrupted, and you got to recalibrate. I'm like this thing.
I filmed with my phone just today, man. I don't want to take any chances at losing our audio.
I
I'm
feel
sure that the GoPro is gonna give me what I'm supposed. I feel like I'm sure, but
you know what? You gotta do one of my methods,
I don't
but
want
you
to take
probably won't do
chances.
that. I was like, say the dual screen method. Audio go on one, you got it on the other, and you can always
Yeah, and then
change
you
the
still
camera.
got it no matter what.
Right, you just change the camera angle when you talking. If you want to go to this camera,
Or I mean, you know what? I think my problem mostly with this is when I don't have a mic.
yeah.
I don't know what I'm gonna get. But if I have a mic, if I had this thing mic'd up, I'm sure I'm good mic'd up. Maybe that's what I have to do. For Vlogmas, that'll be easy because it's not like I'm gonna be most of this stuff gonna be me talking or running my mouth. I'm not
And
gonna
also,
rely on anything else. And right now, I can't get
and
any
also,
of the footage that I need to finish the 1 year review. But
okay.
and I probably don't need it. I think I'm gonna complete it the way it is, and we'll just have to scrap the fact that I don't have the sound that I want. But it
Now I was
is
gonna
what it
say,
is.
I was actually looking a while back before I went with the DJI. The new one. They have a I don't know what the plug is called with the headphone jack plug.
Yep.
They have one of those that you plug it in and it gets its power, and then you got like the little chargeable mic like you normally clip on.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was gonna say that might be an option if that's how you feel about it. Because I was thinking about going that route too. just
I
that. I don't have
have
a mic.
wireless mics as well. I mean, I have wireless. Well, the wireless
Well, I'm just
mic.
saying with the headphone jack is the connector point for the wireless mic. I got multiple sets of wireless mics, but a lot of the receivers are so big, you got to clip them onto the,
Yeah,
the
they come with live
yeah.
connectors. Now, but the receiver is the headphone jack. So when I plug my, do I have my bag in here? No, it's in the car. Um, when you plug the to get mics on this camera, there's a receiver that goes here,
That's
and
what I'm saying.
it plugs into here. Now that's wireless out to the mics.
Yeah,
So
but I'm just
that's
saying so
how
it
I
ain't that
get sound
big
clear. Yeah.
because mine. I'm looking for mine right now because it's somewhere near me. I got so much paper in here, but yeah, that's what I use on mine when I was doing it. But I'm like the receiver's so big, it's just like another obstacle.
It's mine is not that bad because it plugs right in, it slides right into this port on the GoPro, which is not a problem. Um, I just don't see. I think my bag is in my car. It's not that bad, man. It really isn't. I think I'm just complacent and just want another camera. To be honest with you.
So you saw mine before because I had these back when we did our first video, but mine's the same thing. It slides onto the
Yours is huge.
yeah, it slides onto the media mod. You just slide it on there like that. But I'm just like when it sit on top of it, it's
Yours is much bigger than mine. Like the
yeah.
ones that the mics that go in here, the antenna that go in here, much smaller,
So yeah,
much
that's why
smaller.
I was looking at the one that plugged directly into the headphone jack. It's like literally like a nub. You know what I'm saying? Just plug it in. It's a
Yeah,
little
it's the but the live mics, the little live mics
yeah,
with the. But I don't want to have a cord connected to the
yeah. I
camera.
don't want to quit either. So yeah,
Yeah, so
that's not
we'll go with the cordless joints and get it done. They work. They sound great.
yeah,
Um, it's just when I go from corded to cordless. I mean, not cordless. When I go from um external mic to internal mic, it glitched.
yeah.
I just don't want no. I need the dependability. I don't want no glitch.
I got you.
And that's one of the main reasons I'm looking at that other camera. It gives me a little bit more flexibility, and also it gives me some different options for filming. Because I get that doggone that rig and figure out how to put that on something and use that to get
Hmm.
footage. And that's like a bouncing and doing all the really cool stuff and get some really dope footage. I don't know, man. I'm interested in that DJI, man. I just seen I just seen what you can do with it, and it just sparked my interest, and it just makes me want to get one of those.
I
I
like it.
can't.
I probably use like 20% of the features.
Yeah, I'm gonna be trying to exercise all of them.
I can
I
tell you
swear,
that
I'm gonna
right
be
now.
digging into them
I use about
because
20% of the features.
I'm trying to get into as many features as possible. Because who is this? Yeah, I'm trying to get into many features as possible because it's a good camera solution, man. It really does a lot. Um, the stabilization is sick.
Yeah, that's the part.
That part right there, like if I gotta hear Sean tell me one more time, man, stop moving. Can you stop moving? I get two things from Sean: stop moving, and man, nobody don't want to see you. We want to see them cars.
Like, no, bro, you gonna look at me, look at these cars.
I know.
You
Sean,
gonna
like,
see my
man, we don't
enjoyment.
want to see you, man. We want to see them cars. You messing up the content. That's Sean. Ooh,
That's funny.
bro. Yeah, man. So we gonna
You clanking over
huh? I'm about to take this gun down.
there? Like, you're like, you heard something I didn't hear?
Huh?
So you heard something I didn't hear? You strapping up?
No. No, I'm trying to take it down. I'm about to take this one down because I'm getting ready to clean it here. I'm gonna clean it tonight. But no, man. Yeah, it's uh I don't know, man. Like I said, I think I'm just complacent. I think I just want something different. Um, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it's not like I don't have any other camera. I got glasses that shoot. I got this. I
I know
got
you
the
got a lot of
phone.
stuff.
I got a bunch of stuff, but and it's not like the GoPro will go to waste because it could end up being just literally footage on the outside of the vehicles on a
Yeah, and
section
that's what I was
club.
thinking.
I could
When mine
still
was having,
get footage.
I would say when mine was having a sound problem, I was like, yeah, I'll just use you for all, which is supposed to be all action footage.
Yep. We can still get something out of it. It's not like
Then
it'll
it's
go to waste.
then it started overheating on the outside. I'm like, hey, this.
Yeah. At that part. I got what, 3 GoPros. I got 2 360 cameras. I have, of course, 2 phones, and then I'm looking at another camera. So we'll see, man. I don't think, when we do this, man, we got to be as creative as we possibly can. It's not, you can probably get it done. Like there's so many people they shot all their content off the phone
Yep,
and made it work and was successful off the phone until they graduated to something else. But yeah, I want the variety. I want to be able to do something different with the camera,
I got
and that I'm not gonna be able to do with this one. And I still want the quality. But I guess to the other side of it, right? Justifying it. I gotta use it. I gotta actually make some content.
that part.
Right. I think I'm gonna do Vlogmas. Most of Vlogmas gonna be off the phone. So we're gonna grind off the phone for Vlogmas. Um until I convince myself, strongly convince myself to go ahead on and jump on that camera. Because I'm either gonna do the monitor or get the camera here soon. We're gonna see. I would like to get the monitor first. But if I get a monitor, I gotta get another cam to go with the monitor for the desk. So we'll work that out.
I got you.
We'll work that out. When I get sick of using a phone, then I'm gonna pull the trigger on the DJI. Or
Mm-mm.
maybe this is what I do. I set goals. I got goals. Um, so I set a goal in trading. When I hit a number, I'm gonna reward myself with that DJI. That's what I'm gonna do. I got a number in my head. I'm gonna hit that number. I'm buying that DJI. That's what I'm gonna do.
I got you.
I'm probably gonna only truly need the DJI for the spring when I'm out and about, moving around, and stability is gonna be important to me. So I got time. So if I hit this goal, when I hit this goal, trading, I'm buying my DJI. There we go. That's the plan. Done. Man, what you looking at, dude?
This thing.
What?
I was reading off a list of an email,
Yeah,
trying to see
man.
trying to see what they asking of me.
Yes, indeed. Man, I got so many other little bitty things that we working out, bro. We getting there, man. I gotta admit, we definitely are getting there. It's been busy. It's been a little crazy, a little hectic. Um, Probably gonna. Well, we got to see where she is with, see what the insurance company is with that check by tomorrow,
Mm-hmm.
so we can go and pick up that other car. We got plans, man. We making it happen, brother. Yeah, and she loves it, bro. She saw that thing. She was loving it.
I'm glad she liked it.
Absolutely loving it, man.
Like I said, it was a nice car.
It is nice. It's very nice, actually. Why
Mm.
this thing doing this to me? Golly. Well, this thing pinched my thing, blood everywhere.
What did they do to this thing?
Oh man. So man, y'all know, guess what, man? It's Ray's birthday today, y'all. Y'all know that?
Yep. Yes, it is.
My bro birthday, man. I was wondering if he was gonna get on here. Then I was like, yeah, he probably got birthday dinner going on and everything else going on. So he gonna be doing his thing tonight. Happy birthday to Ray. Yeah,
Happy
y'all think
birthday,
he
Ray.
buy himself a car for his birthday?
It wouldn't
Mhm.
surprise
It wouldn't surprise me.
me. Out of all things that would surprise me, that wouldn't be it.
That would not. Furthest from my mind of surprise.
Right.
Absolutely. Oh my goodness. Man, what did I see that was wild? I think I was looking at oh, what's the tech guy, man? He shifted over to doing the car reviews. But he brought out he didn't do it. He had somebody else actually went and reviewed it, but it was on his channel. And the guy basically reviewed the car. The new Cayenne, man, they
Mhm.
shifting over to EV.
Yeah,
I was like, what? That's
I couldn't.
wild.
I'm like, I can't even do the hybrid Turbo S. I was
Nope.
looking at like, nope.
The new one, man, they shifted over to EV. And they've added electrification to well, they got the hybrid. We talked about that before, but they added the hybrid turbos to the Turbo S. Now it has a hybrid turbos,
Hmm.
which are electric turbos, not something that is driven off exhaust, which is
Correct.
kind of cool. So you could get boost through. You can have the same level boost throughout the whole power range.
That's what Mercedes does when they're in their new AMG GT63S, I think it is.
Hmm.
It's a hybrid turbo,
Yeah.
so the power is always there,
Yep.
and that gives that thing 800 horsepower with like that thing's it's a monster. I just don't know how I feel about it. But see, the reason why I would say this, the reason why I like Mercedes versus the Cayenne, the Mercedes isn't a plug-in hybrid. Like the minute
Right.
you start saying plug-in hybrid, you lose me.
Yeah. Yeah. Because now there's a dependency on the hybrid solution plugging it in. You can't.
Yeah,
You're not going to have availability to the motor, which is should be still a generator, right? A battery charger.
right.
Yeah, you lose me at plug-in as well because I think you that's a loss. Now, um, I'll keep myself busy. One of the business opportunities that I'm looking at right now is also, good lord, bro, I got some things going. You have no idea. Um, is doing some tour. Well, I talked about doing tour on the high end before, but
Hmm.
now I'm getting closer to actually pulling the trigger on doing a couple of tour cars on the lower end. Um, because it's just lucrative right now. And getting the right cars, you can really get something that allows you to bring in about $750 to $1,000 a month. To me, that's perfect, right? And that's one car. So I got looking at different things, man. You really get certain things grab your attention. And unfortunately, I believe this is a plug-in hybrid. The Cadillac ELR. Isn't it? I
Hmm.
think that's a plug-in hybrid. It's on the same platform as the Chevy Volt. So they took a Chevy Volt as opposed to making a four door. Now that's a two door, and it add the Cadillac Touch to it. Absolutely, a really cool looking little car. Great little uh, gas saver. Um, I found a couple of them like 11 grand out there.
Hmm.
Decent miles, perfect for two row. Um, And I was talking to my guy about it. He's like, man, yeah, that we can find somebody that really like those, and we can put them in there, put them in it for long term rentals. Um, Probably net about $1,000 a month. I'm like, really? That's not bad, right? This thing will pay for itself in a year. Um, that's perfect in my opinion. So now I'm looking at a couple of cars. That's one of the ones I'm looking at.
Okay.
And then I got a couple other things that I'm thinking about jumping my hands in there. Oh my God, we got a strange in the building. What's going on, Fly Roy?
A trendsetter.
Oh boy.
I was looking at your merch the other day, man. The
Let me,
rich, what you call it?
let me tell you, man, Fly Roy been grinding out there. He's been doing a lot of different things. I see you, bro. The
Rich and
merch is
reckless.
hidden. You've been doing some putting on some restaurants. Keep grinding, bro.
Yeah,
Love the videos, especially when you're working on your trucks and things. Definitely keep that attention, getting high views. Grind, brother, grind. That's what's
yes.
happening. I love it, bro.
I was looking at this morning.
Absolutely love it.
Rich
Huh?
and reckless. I'm like, oh, that sounds just like me.
Yes, grind, brother, grind, man. Roy out there making it happen. See me and three shouting at you, man. He doing he multitasking. Me and three, so you're gonna have to catch him when he paying attention, bro.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I said what I said what's me and three. I got in earlier.
Oh, you did, huh? That's right, bro. We get. Yo, man, tell me what your schedule look like. I can hit you up. I'm gonna just call you, man. I'm gonna call you sometime tomorrow.
Talking about me and three, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna call you. Me and three, I'm gonna call you sometime tomorrow. I'm definitely gonna. I need to tell you what's happening, man. Especially before I put this video out. I don't want to surprise you. 'Cause when I put it out, man, I'm showing you some love, man. It's the little motivation, some of those things that you need to get off your butt and make some things happen. And you were very instrumental in the direction that I've been right now. I'm not going to lie to you. Very instrumental. Yes,
I don't have a laptop.
yes.
I'm not using nothing.
Rich Bills. As a matter of fact, that's the one I was looking at. That's the video I looked at. I looked at his video and it got my attention. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. That's crazy. Just go past my question. Wait, what was your question, bro?
Do anyone got a laptop they're not using?
Wait, what? Do anyone have a laptop that not Lefty? Let me ask you this, man. Have you looked at the price of laptops today? Have you? They are cheap.
They cheap.
They are dirt cheap, bro. You can go buy you a laptop at Walmart for less than $200. They are so cheap, man. They're disposable. Companies don't the way they used to be in companies. They are no longer that way anymore. They used to be commodity items. They are disposable tools. They're no longer a cell phone is worth more than a laptop nowadays.
Almost, yeah.
Sorry
Depend.
about it. Didn't mean to go past your question, brother. I apologize. I don't. Like all my old ones are old. I got my Mac that serve purposes for my day-to-day everything I do. And then I went and bought me a cheap PC because you don't need to spend a lot of money. And I use that only for trade. I don't do nothing else on it but trade. That's it. And I think I paid $299 for that laptop. I ain't pay that much for it. I paid a little extra because I wanted a little bit more memory because of the software that I was putting on. I'm gonna hit you up for real. I need, bruh. And I do want to talk to you about the tech stocks that you was focused on. I want to be in your ear. I think I can understand it better now. I'm not going to go into trading stocks at this moment, but I will be looking at diving into that world probably by next summer. I'm gonna start paying attention to it by next summer. I got to give myself timelines for everything. So I give myself a good 6 months. Um, 6 months of profitability after from the end of the year before I start really thinking about looking at any other stocks. Yeah, we're gonna do that. But I do wanna take a look at it because I believe the patterns that I'm running. I can look at these same patterns on any screen or any platform that I'm looking at. I can look at stocks and I can see the same things happening. I can read them and understand what's happening across the board. So, um, only difference for me is if I was to look at stocks, I'll be looking at a larger time frame. Looking at when I'm trading futures, I made the furthest I'm gonna look, and that's only to confirm who has this, who's running the market at that time. Is the bearish or bullish, and that's a 30-minute chart. That's the furthest out I will go. Everything after that, I will confirm with a 15-minute. I will really tighten down on that 5 minute, but I'm trading on the 1 minute. I've sometimes trade on the 5 minute depending on what it's doing. But most of the time I'm trading on the 1 minute because my trades they usually last 5 minutes. Um, they can last a little bit longer. There's a couple of patterns that I focus on that's literally 5 minute trades. That's 5 minute trades, and you can make your bag from that 5 minutes. For the most part, like today, I want to say my trade took, man, let me look. I said 20 minutes. I don't think it was even 20 minutes today. It wasn't even 20 minutes. It was less than 20 minutes, but it was profitable. So I can't complain about that. It was absolutely profitable. It was a good, it was frustrating. Oh, God, it won't make sense to y'all, but I'll be talking a whole nother language. Um, it was frustrating because it was trading within a zone that I did not want it to be in, and I created a zone off the 835 candle. Um, and if it falls within that zone, I don't trade within that zone. That's like no man's land. I've never been completely successful. I've failed most of the time trying to trade within that zone, so I don't trade within that zone. And if there's a couple of times the activity went within that space and I just ignored it. I'm like, I'm not doing it. I probably could have been profitable off those trades, but I didn't. I'll say I'm not going to do it. We're going to back out of it and be done. But um, it wasn't that. Oh God, look at that. Oh, that's confirmation. I'm sorry, guys. Don't hit the button. Don't hit the button. Don't hit the button. That's confirmation, though. Like I'm literally about to get in on this trade. No, don't do it. Don't do it, bro. Don't do it. Focus. Let me see if I can focus on what I'm supposed to be. Let me look at this. Hold up, y'all. Y'all don't understand. This is doing exactly what it's supposed to do right now. Like, this is crazy. This is absolutely nuts. So I'm gonna show y'all something, man. Let me educate y'all on something real quick. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Just saying. All right, so check this out. Let me get out of this account. We can't be showing everything. We're gonna go and simulate it. Let's hit the simulated account. All right, I want to show y'all what this look like so y'all can see what I'm talking about. See why my nerves got bad real quick. Let's open this up. Dang, what is this? Why is it looking like that? This is what I want to see. Ooh, I'm glad I didn't get in on that stupid trade. It's still gonna go up. It's still about to go up though. But hold on, let me get to what I was gonna tell y'all. All right, I'm gonna focus, y'all. I'm sorry. I get literally one track. Y'all gotta understand when I come in here and I trade, nothing's on. I come in here. Only thing on is this computer and these screens. That's about it. Yeah, 1 minute was always go to. I always trade strictly on one price action. Same here. So I focus on one thing, on one price action, and it hold. Let me say it like this. So I focus on one price action. That same one price action, and it's always off of fair value gap, right? That same one price action can be seen even if there's not a fair value gap, and it also can be seen in the middle of the trading pattern. Meaning, if you miss a move, right, a pattern that's moving in either bullish or bearish direction, that's another benefit that I have for trading futures. I can make money on bullish or bearish act, going up or going down, right? Um, Man, something came to the house already. Um, so when you can see a pattern, there's a confirmation that happens. If you come in the middle of that action to know that it's still moving in the direction that you expected to move, I can still get in. Oh my God, look at that. Ah, good Lord. That's crazy. I'm glad I didn't look at this because if I'd have came back into this, I'd have been trading some more, especially at 12 o'clock. Look at that activity. That is crazy. But anyway, um, I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about, man. I'm gonna give y'all a quick trading tip. I'm gonna start with a disclaimer. I am not your financial advisor. Anything you do has nothing. I do not represent anything that you do. If you decide to go try this and you are not confident and you mess up some money, just saying. All right, so I'm gonna show y'all where I was, right? Where is it? Because it ended just that. There we go. We were right here. And of course, this chart is all marked up because, of course, that's what I do. I'm gonna show y'all, man. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about, so y'all can get an idea of what this looked like. Is this the right one? Yep, this the right one. Share. Now I know this is a car channel, man, but everything we talk about can lead to getting cars. Just saying, you trade, man. So I was in. So here's what happened, man. So if you look at this is the, let me go to the 5-minute chart. So when I'm in the 5-minute chart, first thing I could do, y'all can see all this markup that I do, man. I do a lot of marking up, and all this green and this red right here, these are the fair value gap zones that was created by these candle structures, right? So if you look at these purple lines, right, this is my 35-minute candle. So this is the first candle I'm gonna play. Man, what just happened? This is the first candle that I come to every morning. I'm gonna make this candle. Anything that falls within, I'm gonna do a high and a low. So anything that falls within the middle of this, I don't want to mess with. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro, because I'm gonna show you what happens. Although, and it's weird, although this happened, which is some clear upward and downward movements, you still get stuff like this that'll fake you out. You'll get this sideways activity that does nothing for you, right? You can't make money off of this right here. This doesn't make you money, right? But I'm sitting here watching this activity, and I'm waiting for the right pattern to happen, and it happened right here. I was so I'm watching. I was actually watching a 30-minute candle, that 30-minute 30-minute chart that had showed me that it had clear and defined reversal movement. I'm paying attention to my RSI. It showed me that the dip was complete coming to a close, and I jumped in my trade about right here, if you can tell. So about right here, I jumped in that trade, and just after I clicked, no, I jumped in right here because I was below the purple line because I didn't want to do nothing in the purple line. I jumped in right here, just at the bottom, at the top of this first candle. Bro, this thing hit this point and it played right here for such a long time, and then it just blew up. It went straight up, and I need you to understand this thing went up. So you can understand that's 53, and that's 37, right? 37, 37, 53, 37, right? So that's 53, 37 alone is 37 to 53 is, what is that? 14 points. 14 points. That was 14 points by itself. It just took off. And it happened really, really fast. And here's what I want y'all to understand. No,
That's
it's the
16.
5 minutes. 16. You're right. So that's the 5 minute. Let me go back to the thank you for the correction there, bro.
No problem.
So this is where it happened. It happened right here. So I came into the trade about at the top of this candle right here. This is the 1-minute chart. Correction. So I came in. I told myself I'm getting in at the top of this candle. I create my, what I do is when I see this pattern happen, this is a clear reversal, right? When I see this pattern, and this is what I do in my head. Well, in my head and on paper, without drawing up the chart. If this candle is an engulfing candle, when it engulfs this candle right here for a full reversal, I make a box in my head that covers the height of that candle. That's that candle. For me, I go for 3 to 1. So if I look at this being 13 to 20, 3 to 1, that's 17, that's 7, that's 21 points. In my understanding, based on what I do, from 20 to, I expected this to go up to What did I expect this to go to? I expected this to go 21 points, move 21 points up from 21 points up from 20. Yep, from 20. So it's supposed to go up to 41. So I could have just literally set a stop loss at 41. Right? So 41 is right here. And let me show you what it looks like in my this is what I see when I do this, right? So this is what I see. I'll go here and I do this box like this, and I go up to 41. And this is what I'm doing. Now, my goal here is I set a stop loss right here, and I'm going to risk 7 points going the other way to lose. So if it would have went down, if it had came up here in reverse and came down and stopped me out right here, okay, that's what I lost, right? I take that at the chin, right? But for it to go up, my goal is for it to hit the 41 mark, and it did, right? With two contracts, that's lovely. You got to understand how lovely that is, right? And each contract is $50 a piece. So every time you go up a point, a tick, it's a multiplier, basically. It literally multiplies each one of those. Each one of those that you do is literally a multiplier. Wait. Look, Willie Brown, you ain't. I know you can say that again, bro, because we be on the same page. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. For real, for real. Yeah, it's that 1 minute chart, bro. So when you set this, you can literally set it, and I can set a stop loss at 41, where I don't have to. I can click this, and it'll do the stop loss automatically. It'll stop it automatically, so you don't have to worry about it going too far up and then coming back down, and you losing money. But as you can see, here's your patience. You got to be patient because it's gonna go up. It's gonna do this down thing, and you got to trust the market based on its pattern. It's supposed to go up to 41. As a matter of fact, I thought the number was 69. I thought it was gonna hit 69, but it actually went up all the way up to 52. So I got out of this trade at 41. And then when it did this right here, I got back in and I took a few more points, but only on one contract because I shouldn't have been in on it anymore. I told myself get out, but I'm like, man, I gotta get some more of this money. So I put one contract in, and I put one contract in on this confirmation candle. So I put it somewhere in the middle, I think. So that's 47 to, and I got out at the top of this green candle. Yeah. So that's 47 to, yeah, I only took like 3 or 4 points, something like that. 'Cause I think I pulled out, maybe it was the other candle down here. Because I think I walked away with about an extra, I don't know, probably about a $225 when I did that. It was only on one contract. But when you see this pattern happens a lot. Like here's a reversal going the other direction, right? You have this very bullish candle here, but then you get this strong reversal with this high wick at the bottom showing bearish energy, right? So now the sellers are taking over. They're driving price down. And look what happens. It goes straight down. It stalls out a little bit, and they say buyers are trying to keep the price high. By having these long wicks on the ends of the candle, it shows you that the buyers are not strong, that the sellers are still got it in control. And it went all the way down, man. All the way down. It's the same activity. You can see it right here. It's a pattern that happens over and over again. See, we got this engulfing candle, right? Moving in one direction, and it runs up, right? So that one thing I was just telling y'all about, let me see if I can find it. And this was Saturday. Saturday, I saw this. I wonder if I can find it. Where was I Saturday? Saturday evening. No, Sunday. It wasn't Saturday. It was Sunday. Sunday evening when I got in here. I saw a confirmation and I dove on it. I'm like, man, let's get at this money. If I can find it. I don't think I marked the chart up. I didn't mark it up. Dang it. I could probably show y'all an example though. Let me see if I can find some clear and defined movement. When you got clear, you got to have clear. A lot of this choppy stuff is you don't want trade in this. This right here is all scary. You want this type of pattern where it goes down real deep and up real deep. You can capitalize on either side of that. Um, let's see. This is a great look right here, right? This is a great look right here. So you can come in and see, and this is perfect, right? When you got that perfect stair step activity happening, right? This is what you want to see. You want to see higher highs and lower highs happening every time. So we got a low, we got a higher high here, we got a lower high here, a higher low, excuse me. Same here, bam, 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 right? And then it start actually going into consolidation. And that's when all that activity start to go sideways before it decide to either go up or down again. This is consolidation. So it hits resistance right here, right? You'll see a lot of activity happening in the same space. All right, so if let's say you got in, you came over here and you got in on this trade and you want to see, you saw this activity, like, man, it's moving already. You probably think it's done and it ain't going anywhere. If you want to get a little bit, squeak a little bit something out of it, you look for this candle right here. This candle right here is a confirming candle. It's like a slingshot. When they deciding if it's going to keep moving in that same direction, you look for this candle. This candle will show up when whoever's in control of the market is being reconfirmed. They're gonna confirm that they're still doing something, right? Either one. Now you can't trade off of this candle. You trade off of this as a confirmation. If you know that it's going up, you can see that it's going up. You get this candle and you want to get in on a trade. Wait for this one before you trade, because it's gonna tell you that, okay, it's still going up. We still got upward energy, right? So you can get in on here at the top of this trade and still pull a few points out of it. This is 80. Yeah, you can still pull a couple of points out of it. No difference here. You get this when the sellers took over, you get this candle and it just confirms that it's still going down before the buyers decide that they want to get in and try to take over. And it happens over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, bro. Like, it never stops. And as long as understand what you're seeing, like, I always mark up all my activities so I can see where is it going. So we got this slope that goes down, and this is a pattern that you see. It'll go up and down, up and down and down until it hits a point that it's gonna go back out and it breaks out. I did not get on this trade because it fell within this no man's zone. And I was like, man, I'm not messing with that. I'm not messing with it. It bounced around, and up here we started hitting resistance, right? And when you learn about this, resistance eventually becomes support, but it has to get out of it. So you'll see this box right here was over this for a long time. This box is long. It goes way back the other direction. But this is resistance, but resistance became support. So when it was breaking through, it was trying to get through, and then the seller said, nope, we about to take over, and they just fall. Trading usually happen where you see the upward goes up like a escalator, and all that downward activity usually go down like an elevator. It goes down fast. So I could have, and I was very tempted to get in on this trade, but it was too deep into all in no man's zone. I can't do that. I ain't want to do it. But as you can see, it'd have been some good money if I'd have rolled that all the way down to the bottom. I could have rolled that all the way down. This is how many points? 57 down, all the way down to, and I'd have probably got out of it about right here. Oh, 57 to 36. That's 21 points. That's what I got. So I got that going back the other way. So no big deal. No big deal. But man, that's this what I do. And as you can see, let me see if I can understand how long this took me. Because I got in my trade and I got out. Nope, that's a different one. That's an example. So I got in my trade over here and I got out at 10. Like literally at 10 o'clock. So either 10, 10:01. This is where I got out of my trade because it was going sideways right here. I got in my trade right here. So at 10, at 9, nope, right here. This is the engulfing candle. So I got in at the top of this engulfing candle. I got in at 9:41 and I got out at 10 o'clock. So yeah, It took me about 20 minutes to make my money. 20 minutes. And this what and something like this happens at noon all the time. So if you paying attention to the market, man, you can see this pattern. It always happens somewhere around noon. Either it's just at noon that it goes down or just after noon it does that. It's crazy. But when you look at this, you pay attention to it and study the market, you'll see it happens all the time. This thing goes up, it hits consolidation, it hits a resistance and consolidates over here, and then it just fell down to the earth, man. Fell down. This is money, all money. Again, when you trade in futures, you can make money off going up or going down. That's the part I love. I am not reliant on the market being good. I can capitalize on a bad market. I can capitalize on a bad market. And this was, I'm gonna tell you what I was looking at, which had me, getting a little excited, was this right here. I saw this activity. And when I saw this candle right here, and then I saw this candle, I was like, I need to jump in. So if I'd have jumped in that trade, I'd have jumped in right here. Why is this doing this, man? They must be working on this. I'd have jumped in right here, and I'd have got out because it's probably only like 3-4 points. Yep, it's only 3 or 4 points. So I'd have got in and probably pulled out about 5 points out of this. So I'd have got in here, here, and I'd have got out 5 points above this. So I set 57. Oh no, I'd have cost out. So I'd have probably got out here. Because it wouldn't have hit my number. I'd have got out about right there. So I'd have walked away with probably about 4 points. About 3 or 4 points. $50 of gains, man. Gains are that's what you want. You just don't want to take L's. Gains is what you want no matter what. And this is what I do, man. This is your boy's new living. And when you do this and play with this enough, it just makes sense. And for me, what happens for me is every time I study, there's times when I think I might be about to catch a show, and I watch TV, everything with the laptop. So I'm always studying. If I'm not studying on what's happening, I'm studying from, hold on, sorry guys. I don't know why that does that. I'm studying from a couple of guys that I watch that trade using the same patterns that I use. I'm always just trying to hone in on the little things and tweak it so that when I see it, it's instant. So I don't have to refer to something. No, I need to know it. It needs to be like on the back of my, it's got to be like tying shoes. And once I get, and I'm getting closer, I'm not there yet. I think I'm good enough to be successful, but as I continue to go, I'm just going to get stronger. It's a muscle that I'm constantly exercising. I study as much as I can so that I can understand this. And there's a couple of things I don't do. I don't listen to too many different people because that's overload, because everybody got their terms and they way and the thing that they trade, the pattern that I'm not listening to all that. I have one pattern I don't want to follow. I stick to that. I learn from those patterns and I look at other people who do trade from those same patterns. If there's other traders that I pay attention to, it's never on how they trade. It's the mindset. I'm going to study the mindset. I'm going to study, how do you think? How do you discipline yourself to stay in the space? How do you trust what you're doing so that you're not sweating? And because most traders will get in there, well, new traders will get in there and they won't have a 2-to-1 risk reward. They'll see a pattern. Let me get in, click. And it's moving down, click. They're clicking out and they're clicking in, clicking out, clicking in, clicking out. And every time you hit that button, man, it's probably $9. Right? And if you only made $50 and you clicking in and out every time you lose and making, now you owe money. Right? So once you get to a point where you can get confident enough where you can click it, set auto stops at the bottom, auto stop, understand that you got risk. There's risk to everything that we do in life, right? So once you set a risk, a place for risk, you accept that risk. If it goes down there and it costs you out, it costs you out. That's how much you was risking to make the other side. But in most cases, you're going to win. In most cases, you're going to win. You're going to lose some money. It's just it's like giving back to the gods, as they way say, right? You're going to lose. There's no one trader that's 100%. When I was trading, paper trading, I got as high as 78% success rate. That's ridiculous. When in reality, all you really what you really want is like 66%. That's high. That's real good success rate. But if you think about what does that mean, right? When 3-to-1 constantly, and we use a round number, 500. If I'm risking 500 to make 15, 60% of the time, I'm only that other 40%, I'm only losing $500. All the rest of those times I'm making 15 each time. So the risk reward, it always weighs out. Always weighs out. So when you understand this game, man, which was so different from me before looking at this. And again, I'm gonna do a whole video on this because it was it'd be my testimony about trading. Because I had 3 instrumental people that literally got me in this, and me and 3 is one of them. Absolute 3 people who are absolutely instrumental in me doing this, and was like extreme motivators that made me feel like you could do it. And not one of these 3 people sat down with me and showed me how to do this because I didn't want that. One of them said, yeah, man, I can see you the information. And I realized, nope, I don't want it. I got to learn this because soon I lean on you to give me information every time I get stuck. Hey, man, what do I do here? How do I do this? I ain't want that. The guy that first introduced, and he trades, and then look, the 3 people that instrumental trade 3 different things. Brent traded options. Me and 3 futures, not futures. He traded stocks, tech stocks, and then my brother, Lil Bro, Primetime Zay, traded futures. And when I tell it, Cody, you gonna laugh, dog. You are not gonna believe what you 2 said to me. That was exactly the same. Y'all don't even know each other, and it was less than a week apart that y'all said the exact same thing to me. I was like, God, you are something else. I know what you're doing to me. I know what you were doing. Because the whole time I'm telling myself, I'm not smart enough to do this. I can't do this. Man, I don't understand this stuff. This is crazy. It's not even real. Those candles don't even turn on fire. Don't light on fire. What do you mean candles? It didn't make sense to me. I didn't understand it. I didn't think I could do this until it's like trading. You see a pattern, that was Brent. You see, you get into trading, that's Brent. You see a pattern, that's Zay, and then you see confirmation before you get in on a trade, and that was Cody. You was confirmation, and I had to pull the trigger. I had to say, I'm in. Let's go. Let's get in on it and make this money. That was literally how we got there. And no looking back. From that point, man, I'm telling y'all too much because this is going to be in my video. And let me just say this. From that point, I had an exit out of my job. From that point, when I got to the point where it was in my head, it was time, I created an exit out of my job to the point where I'm like, this is it. I'm doing this full time. I just got to do, I got a plan. I got an exit plan. We got to make this real. And I can look at these candles and watch these patterns like it's a movie because I'm learning from it. It does different things. Not always the same, but it is. The structure is not always, you'll see double tops, double bottoms that look different, right? They look similar, but they're not the same. You'll see different patterns where it's consolidating. You'll see all the different levels of consolidating happening at resistance, and then resistance becomes support and it pushes it up, and you set a new level of resistance. You'll just see the pattern. And over again, when you see it, and study it, it becomes second nature. Again, then it becomes like tying shoes. Then it becomes like brushing your teeth. It'll be normal to you. And then you can look at this thing and get on this thing and make, man, let me just say, you speak the things that you want to see in reality. You speak them into existence. You put them out in the world. You don't see them, they don't become real. $500 is my number. I do not see a day when I'm not going to be making $1,000 when I'm trading. Honestly, I just don't see a day. I see this too well. And if it's trading in a pattern where it's not giving me enough elevation or enough fall, I increase the contracts, and I can get in on a trade in a shorter period of time and make even more, make the money that I would usually make on longer spans of time, because now I'm doubling my risk to reward. I'm doubling it. No longer, I'm not at $100 a contract. Now I'm at 200. I got a number in my head when that's going to be the norm. Well, I'm trading $200 at a time, up and down with those multipliers. 200 times. Let's go 200. And I'm seeing where it's easy for me to hit 20 points. So 200 times 20. That could be that day's takeaway. Then when I get to another point, I'm going to get to another phase in there where it's going to be 6 candles. 6 contracts. That's $300. $300 times 20. That's going to be daily. That's the plan, man. That is the plan. And I say daily when I trade. One discipline that I've gotten way better at is understanding when not to trade. That's important also. That's like way important. You don't just trade just to trade. There's going to be some days you just don't trade, man. You just can't do it. You shouldn't do it. Right? You just really shouldn't do it. When I showed you that line, when it's just going sideways, and this happened this summer, man, it sucked. And this is when I was paper trading. And I got in on trades when I was paper trading. And I was treating it like, so paper trading. What is paper trading? So paper trading is when you trade fake money against the real market. You can get on a platform like what I'm in right here in NinjaTrader, and you'll do simulated trading. What simulated trading is, without real money, they give you trading against the real market. It's like 10 minutes delayed. It's not, it's 10 minutes delayed. So you're not dealing with, you don't see the real, but you're trading against real market patterns, right? The exact market patterns that's happening that day, just delayed. And they do the delay for a reason, because it's simulated. It doesn't matter that it's not exact the same time. You're still trading against the same pattern. So when I got into this paper trading, right, I treated it like it was real money. I did not want to take it for granted that there was no real risk, because if you lose money in paper trading, it's not real money. I'm sorry, New York. I see you in here, man. What up, bro? Shout out to Mr. New York City in the building. So when I took it seriously, and when I took that seriously, it hurt when I lose money on even paper trading. But I had such a high success rate. I didn't lose that much, right? Because I was doing really good. I was, again, gave myself a $500 average. I'll give you an idea. That first week was the first week of paper trading, because I would trade on paper, literally on paper, where I write it down and it made sense. I study. No, I was trading my head. Then I'll trade on paper and I'll watch it, and it'll do what I thought it would do. Then I say, okay, let's get into the simulated trading. Was nervous at first because it's fake money, but it felt real, right? First trade I did, I made $300. Second trade, the next Tuesday, I made $5,500. Third trade was like $1,700. Thursday was like $1,400, $1,300. And then Friday, I lost like $600, right? My goal was $2,500 a week. I made that. Even though I lost $600, I made that like 2 times over. I was good. I could have stopped trading Tuesday if I was only looking at my goal. I didn't have to trade anymore the rest of the week. I was good. Not trading means you don't risk your own money. There's always a possibility to give it back. But if you set, and at that time, I did not do 2-to-1, 1-to-3 risk reward. I didn't do all that stuff. I was literally by the skin of my teeth. I set start points, but I didn't give myself how much I was willing to risk. I didn't learn that yet, right? I didn't learn that until probably I didn't really hone in on that until like a month later, right? And then once I understood that and started exercising that part of it, everything changed. It just changed. Everything, as clear as it was for me to see how to make money, but still have those opportunities to lose money, it became even more like it made far more sense when I gave myself a level of risk to accept, as opposed to accepting too much risk or not enough risk, right? Let's talk about not enough risk. When you accept not enough risk, there's patterns that happen where it goes up and down. It might dip into your risk zone, but not touch the bottom before it goes back up. And if you punch out early, you end up losing money. Not a lot. You'll lose money before you get an opportunity to make money or recover from the reversal that the market is doing, right? When it's working its way out, it doesn't always just go up. It might dip down again and then go up. But if you get nervous as soon as it dipped down and it shows you a negative margin and you click out, you might have clicked out too early. That's why you give yourself a risk area, because it'll go back up. For example, today when I got in on my trade, it dipped down. No, not today. Yesterday. Oh God. Yesterday was nerve wracking. Yesterday's trade, it dipped down. My risk reward was, oh yeah, it was big. It was really big. I want to say the pattern that I saw gave me 12 points of risk area, meaning 12 times 3, 36 was my reward. It dipped all the way down to I was sitting at a negative one over a negative 1,000. Actually, I saw a negative 1,050 was my number. That my stomach was just falling. I'm like, man, I hope this thing don't cost out. I hope it don't cost me out. And then it took off. If I'd have clicked out, I'd have been out that G, because I didn't trust the system. Now, it's possible that it could have cost me out and I'd have been out, but that's only when that happens. Again, there's times when it's going to go up. I take 2 trades a day. And if it costs me out twice, and I've seen it cost me out twice last week, I only risked, it was 200. No, it was 300. And the other one was 400. Yep. It cost me out twice, and then I don't trade anymore, because as soon as I think I can do it, that's when I'm going to give more money back. The market just wasn't giving me what I wanted to see. So, as you can see, man, I get a whole different kind of energy with this because of what it is and what it's doing and what I'm capable of doing with it and capable of seeing with it. Man, sky's the limit, man, especially when you go into this with the right bag, or you grow the right bag, doing the right thing, staying disciplined, being focused on what you're supposed to do, not being greedy, do not have a gambler spirit. It could be very rewarding. And when you capitalize on this reward, as I'm growing this, again, as I grow, my risk becomes greater. Like, I'm willing to risk up to $1,000 right now, and it don't hurt. Eventually, I'll be able to risk, and I can't wait for that, to a point where I'm risking $5,000 and it don't hurt. And then eventually I'll be able to risk $10,000 and it don't hurt, because I'm gonna be in a different area. But when I'm able to risk $5,000, I'm looking at making like 15,000 or more. When I'm willing to risk $10,000, I'm also willing to make, I'm risking $10,000 to make 30, right? So, and it's all the same stuff, just change the number of contracts. As opposed to going in with 2 contracts, you may be going in with 10 contracts. All the same, man. The money just, all the same patterns, all the same ticks. It's just a matter of, what you're willing to risk. What's your risk tolerance? This stuff is just, it's crazy to me because again, I'm talking about it like I'm listening at myself right now, talk about it. And I remember sitting in that theater with my brother Brent, and he telling me about this stuff, and it would sound like the Charlie Brown parents, because I couldn't understand nothing he was saying. And the whole time I'm telling myself, I am not smart enough to do this. Like, oh yeah, I'm shaking my head. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm like, I'm not smart enough to do this. I can't do this. What is he saying? What is that? What do you mean? I should have recorded it. I'm like, man, I gotta Google this stuff after I get out of here with him because I didn't understand it. But yeah, man. Once I got it, the light bulb came on. When the light bulb came on, I had an exit plan from the gig. And maybe I was staying longer than what I was supposed to. Because God said, nah, it's time for you to leave a little bit earlier, bro. He said, all right, time for you to go and take this with you. Thank you, sir. Man, you know how long New York been in here? Nah, it's a move though, for real, man. Another thing that came out of this for me was because of how this came to me, I believe that I'm not supposed to. You see too many people, oh, buy this course, buy this train. Nah, man. I believe I'm supposed to get this away. Right? I'm supposed to get this away. I got people that kind of doing a little mentoring with right now. Um, one of them you guys know, and they learn this thing and understanding it the way that I understand. When I saw that their eyes light up the way my eyes light up, I'm like, you get it. That's all that matters. That's that point right there. Now, only thing that I can keep feeding them is the mindset. After that, I'm good because the mindset is everything. The mind. I will pray every person I sit down with this. We pray first. Because the one thing I don't want you to have a gambler spirit. I want you to have discernment. I want you to be disciplined. Because I don't want you to get into this and lose. You can win from it if you stay focused on the right things. And you know, some people believe that this is gambling. It's not gambling as long as you're doing it within the right mind space. It is not gambling. Trading, man, they've been trading is old as the Bible, man. They've been trading early in the Bible. You'll find trading in the Bible. Yeah, man. So that's what I'm doing right now. And although I gave y'all that, at least that little snippet about what I'm doing on like how I pay attention to this stuff. And as simple as I explained it, man, that's literally how simple it is. It's not complicated. It's all about patterns. You can understand patterns and see patterns grow in front of you and manipulate or whatever. You can do this. And I'm doing futures. You can do gold. You can do crypto. You can do EFTs. You can trade tech stock. You can trade anything. NASDAQ. You can trade on a S&P 500. You can trade whatever you want. I don't know how options work, so I can't tell you that. I just don't know how the options thing work. I have no idea. And that's what my bro was telling me about. I still don't understand options. I understand trading. I don't understand options. And what I do is consider scalping. I am not a day trader. And I'm not a swing trader. Swing traders, they can trade on one trade all week. I'm not trying to do that. That marries you to a phone, a device, or a computer because you're trying to make sure that whatever you didn't jumped in on doesn't go the wrong way. A day trader, they literally can trade 4 to 8 hours a day. They can stay in on a trade 4 to 8 hours, meaning they got to pay attention to what it's doing. That's those guys you see that got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screens in front of them and they watching all these different things happen because although they may be trading on this one screen, they're looking at all these other screens, which give them indicators or dependencies based on what they're looking to see from whatever one screen that they're focused on. As a scalper, man, I could make my money 5, 7, 20 minutes. And I'm done. Swing traders, you know, and depending on what they're trading, yeah, they can stand and make crazy money. There's this one cat. Oh, I can't think of his name. He has, in my opinion, one of the dopest mindsets about this stuff. He's so, as a matter of fact, young black guy. He looks like he could be a rapper. Face got tattoos in his face, on his neck. He don't look like he could be what he's doing, right? Playing the game that he's playing. He looked like he could be a rapper or something else, right? But his mindset is so solid, man. The way he focused on his stuff, the way he explains what he's doing is so solid, man. Young dude, and he's a swing trader. I think he's a swing trader. Oh, is he day trader? Swing trader, is he? Maybe he's a day trader. His and how he got big, he had one trade that blew up. $2.3 million on one trade. He blew up. From there, he travels and he gives the information away. He'll go all over the place, and he has seminars and all this other stuff, teaching people how to do what he do, and you ain't got to pay. I'm sure he's making a bag off of YouTube as well because of the followers and all the viewership and the support that he's getting from people. But he's also making a crazy bag off the market because he knows what he's doing. He's doing having a good old time trading on the market, man. And it's all about patterns, man. It's all about when you can understand these patterns, you'll look at the world different. Because this tells you how the world is moving, honestly. All this tells you how the world is moving. When prices going down, it tells you how the world is moving. You don't have to look at the news. You can look at this to see what's happening. And by the way, what I'm trading on, this is so I started with the E-mini S&P 500. So you have the S&P 500. If you are familiar with fractions, this is like a fraction of the S&P 500. Still S&P 500, the dollar figure or the cost of the stocks, and it's all the same. It's all the same market, except I'm on the E-mini. There's also a micro E-mini S&P 500. They have the same thing for NASDAQ. A micro NASDAQ is also an E-mini. I'm sorry. E-mini NASDAQ, and there's also a micro E-mini NASDAQ. What's the difference? E-mini, the micro E-mini NASDAQ and S&P. I'm gonna start with the S&P, and that'll tell it all. It's $5 a contract. That's all it means. It's a smaller fraction. Like if you trade on the S&P 500, right now each share is about each share of the S&P 500 is at $6,851.50. That's about where it's at right now, right? That's what's each share is at. Now, when you go through the fractional shares as the micro E-mini, those are $5 a contract to trade, right? So you're like, just like I trade, and you go up each tick or each as price rises or price fall, each tick is a dollar figure going up. That's a multiplier to that $5. So technically, you can start trading because you got to have a buffer. You can start trading with $50. It's as low as that. You can literally go on this trader, throw $50 in there, and you can start trading real money with $50, $5 a contract. And then there's the E-mini, which is $5 a contract. E-mini is $50 a contract, which is all fractionals, much larger. What I would recommend anybody that's trying to get serious at this, if you don't have a lot of capital to start with, and I say that's even over prop firms. Prop firms have so many rules and they get on my nerves. I was able to get into prop firms and be successful to get past their challenges, but they throw so many rules at you and make it hard for you to get your money. Some of them don't, some of them do. At least the one that I went through just rubbed me wrong. They put so many rules around how you trade and how you can be successful, where you almost had to be flawless to make money. And I'm far more successful with my own money. So I'm like, you know what? I'm leaving them alone. But there's also a way that you can trade using other people's money. You can get um do like trader bait. You can get a um $50,000 pot that you can trade off for like with coupons like $32. Like crazy. Everything over that, once you get past um the evaluation phase, everything over the 50K is yours. But you gotta be able to do $2,500 without losing $2,500. No, you got to do 3 grand. No, 25 without losing 25. So if you go down and it's on a rolling scale. So let's say you start at 50K and you move up, you make let's say you make $2,000, right? You still can't lose $2,500 now. You'll think that, oh no, that 25 goes under the 50. Now, as you move up the scale, your 25 also moves up the scale. So if you make $22,000 and you slide back all the way down to, let's say, 49.50, 49,500, you out. You cost out. Too many rules, man. I could fall down there with my own money and then make it back. I can do that on a reversal because it's gonna come down sometime. That's why I got frustrated with them. I had activity that was coming down and I know was about to go up, and I got cost out just before it turned up and went up again. So I was out of it. They pulled me out. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I can't do this. I had to leave them alone. And now, like I said, I took $1,000 dip and it came all the way back. If I'd have took that $1,000 dip with them, that $1,000 dip would still be in the county. It would still be there no matter how far up I go. I had to leave them alone, man. I had to leave them alone. But you can start with $50. You can grow your $50 to $500 and start trading one $50 contract at a time. Grow that if you're successful enough. You can grow that to 5 grand in no time. But you're restricted to how far back you can go. Stick with the $5 contracts and just grow it until you can hit your 5 grand off of $5 at a time. But you can use multiple contracts. Remember that. Once you grow it to a certain point, you're not trading just 5, you can trade in 10. You get 20 points on that, that's $200. You do that a few times, it'll grow fast. It'll grow fast. And matter of fact, when I was trading prop firms, that's what I did. I had a $50 contract that I put $50 on Ninja Trader where I was trading real money on a small account. And as opposed to on my phone playing video games, I was literally trading on my phone. Literally trading. And then growing a small account. So I can always have that something. And then I just fed that with a chunk of money. And I'm like, all right, I'm just trading this. I'm not trading with the prop firms. It's just too much of a headache. It's just not worth it for me. It's frustrating. I have way less frustrating trading with my own money. That's crazy. The rules, man. It's just the rules. It's just the rules. But anybody interested in that, I will always recommend, man, giving yourself a couple of months of doing some simulated or some paper trading until you can create certain level of confidence to invest in yourself and invest in what you learned. It costs nothing to paper trade. You can do that for free. All you need is an email account. It lasts for 2 weeks. Thank you for Google. Go get you another account. Change a letter in the name. Create another account. Get you another 2 weeks. Do that for a few months. It works. It absolutely works. Yeah, man. So that's literally the story of what I've been playing with, man. How I actually got here? Yeah, I got to do a video on that. Um, that's gonna be my testimony. That's gonna be my testimony. It's doing what it's supposed to do, and I think that's the plus. But I never imagined was getting to this space and then having all the other opportunities, and I can't wait for those things to come to fruition because they're gonna be good. It's gonna be some other good stuff that's happening, man. Hey, God make you available. He makes you available for other things too. So it works. It works. Oh man. And then you get this money going and you go buy some cars. Then you can go buy some cars. They got some other stuff that I started thinking about exploring as well. And that's like putting this under LLC. I don't think I want to do it because when you do that, then you got to say you're a professional. And when you say you're professional, maybe I'll do it later because then your fees go up, man. When you're a professional, your fees go up. Like they go up pretty decently. Right now, I'm not ready for those fees. But when I'm ready to trade, 6 contracts, when I'm ready to risk, and when I'm ready to risk $5,000, then I'll probably go and pull this under LLC because I'll be making some different money by then. So, but we doing good, man. We doing good. It's a different mindset, man. Less stress too. Believe it or not, this can be stressful, but when you do it right, it minimizes stress. You should have confidence in whatever direction it goes, and when you accept risk, you don't worry about it. It's like saying, I got insurance. I know I can go out here any day and get in an accident, but I got insurance. You accept it, man. It's just what it is. You ain't gonna be happy that you got an accident, but it's always a possibility, and especially in the Midwest in this weather. Oh my God, they got some stupid drivers out there. Jesus. So, man, we got 2 people. I don't even know if Willie Brown's still in here. If you still in here, Willie Brown, are you trading also, bro? If you in here. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna call you, man, so you can hear what I gotta say there, Mr. Cody, if you still in here. Yeah, we didn't hit the bewitching hour.
The bewitching hour.
People ain't want, they don't want to get into all this trading stuff. Man, you ain't talking about cars. It's part of it though, man. It's all about that lifestyle. There's a lot of people I was running into in this car scene.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they did. They traded. I'm like, man, that was again part of that stuff. That was the part that made me say, man, let me ask Zay about this. Cause I remember him mentioning it. I said, man, let me ask Zay about this. He called me, he was like, hey man, I need your advice on something. And we chopped it up on what he wanted. After we finished that, I was like, bro, tell me about that. He told me the story behind that. And at that point, I was like, man, I think I might have to look into this seriously. I was like, bro, what kind of information you got? He said, man, I got some notes around here somewhere, man. I can send you some notes if you want. I'm like, yeah, send it to me. I got off the phone. I was like, nah, I don't need no notes. I'm gonna have to learn this myself. I gotta figure this out. Just, yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm gonna tell more detail on this. I'm gonna definitely get into this on the channel, man. I gotta do a video. I gotta do a testimony video. Best decision ever, dude. Like when I locked in and I gave myself a time frame, I gave myself a goal. I had dates that I was not gonna be on that job no more. I had them already specced out. If I hit my goal by this time, I'm out. If I don't hit it by then, I'm gonna push hard through this time frame, and then I'm out. When they changed one of the offices that they closed. Oh, we closed the downtown. I'm like, that's where I go. It was my sanctuary. I was able to get away. I was like, you know what? I'm done. I'm out. When we closing this the end of January. I'm going. I'm going to end of January. Oh, for sure, bro. Oh, for sure. I got you, man. I got you. I'm gonna have to. Dang, do I have you? Do I have you on Instagram? I think I do have you on Instagram. Willie Brown, do me a favor, DM me on Instagram so I can send you my number, bro. And then I can walk you through on if you want to start, especially, bro. When I'm gonna tell you what really got my interest, what really sparked my interest when you start hearing who has been benefiting from this. And it's been those people who are pre-retirement age. They found a plan. And this was it. And it works for them. As opposed to just IRA just sitting there. Like IRA works for the person that started early enough where they can stack that bag and see, 7 figures when it all matures. But right now, we can see that same money in 5 years, as opposed to a career of savings. You can see it
Right.
in less than 5 years. Willie Brown, if you got I know you have my Instagram. Do me a favor, man. And I can't remember. I know I've been trying to tag you on this, and I've been getting so many different Willie Browns. I don't know which one is which. This little dude. Send me a DM, bro, and then I'm gonna lock you in, and then I'm gonna send you my number so we can correspond. There you go. Do me that. If you interested in this, bro, you got time to sit down and do this. I'm gonna tell you what I learned. I studied in the parking lot at the church. I'm usually always the first person there on like Wednesday or Thursday for rehearsal, Wednesday service, Bible study, or Thursdays for rehearsal. I'll be the first person in the parking lot. And I'll be in my phone and I'll be figuring it out, learning, studying, trying to make it work and understanding. And I did most of my studying in that parking lot after hours. I can learn it. If I can learn it, anybody can learn this. This stuff. Anybody can learn this if I can learn it. I'm just saying. Anybody can learn it. DM me, bro, and I'll give you everything. I'll get started. Let's just put it to you like that. I'll get you started. We'll walk through this. You got a snapshot of what I do. You just need to understand a few more fundamentals, have the right mindset, and do some studying on your own. It's gonna require you. I can't give you everything. I can get you started. I can give you some tools. I can give you some resources. But you have to do the work because I can't put it in your brain. It's like us asking for wisdom from God and think He's just gonna give it to us. Nah, He's gonna give you some problems to solve. From that comes wisdom. That's how it's gonna work, bro. That's how it's gonna work. I got you though. You will not be disappointed. Once you understand this, the light bulb gonna come on, man. Just hit me. I'm excited for you to get started with this. I'm not gonna even hold you. I'm super excited for you to get started, especially when the light bulbs come on. There we go. There we go. Got you. Make sure you text me, and text me. You can text me tonight. Let me know what kind of schedule you got tomorrow. And then we go from there. Yep, got you. And then we'll go from there. Like, you get it popping, bro. For real, for real. Definitely get it popping. You gonna like it, brother. Wait, man, look at you got too many numbers in there. No, you're right. You're right. My bad. I got you. I got you. I'm gonna lock you in, and then we're gonna go from there. Most of it's on you though. I just gotta reiterate. You have to do your work. I have to reiterate it. You have to do your work. I can't get it for you. I can give you. Um. Yeah, you have to. You have to get it. And as you go through the process, man, you'll see. It's going when the light bulb come on. Oh my God, Chicago is my next stop. Come through, man. We figure that out. We figure that out. Again, I'm already getting in my head that I'm gonna be making moves. I can get on the road a little bit easier to get on the road now. Now that I can do this in the morning and then I can do this from anywhere. Absolutely anywhere. On my phone now, I can do it from anywhere. After tax season. Oh, that's right. You doing the tax stuff. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Yeah. It's the hustle, man. It's actually pretty cool, man. It's actually pretty cool. And when you see things moving in the right direction and you're getting what you want from it, um, the light bulb coming on is one thing. Once you understand it, that's one thing. Now, when it's time to execute, man, it's you really got to stay on top of yourself. It's so easy to think you can dive in on every trade. You saw how excited I got on that one trade. Yeah, it's gonna really feel like, man, I could just dive in on this and make this quick money. Just chill out. Chill. You really could, but you gotta study what's happening. If you paying attention to what's happening, it'll work for you. Man, you'll pull off everything you expect. It'll work for you. It'll definitely work for you. And once it start moving, sky's the limit. I think we beat that horse so much, man. He's a barbecue sauce. He's well done. Uh oh man, I missed the baby. Oh well. But I still need to get some vittles. Man, thank you guys for listening to my crazy story. You're gonna hit really deeper details of this. That's probably gonna be one of the videos I do for Vlogmas. I just gotta sit down and do it. And I gotta finish editing this video. And that's another thing. That's why I need to focus. I need to finish. All I gotta do is render this one and then push it out because I gotta get this one out for the day. We're gonna keep it simple for Vlogmas. We're gonna just keep it simple. We're gonna grind through it, but we're gonna keep it simple. He said, "Don't come to New York." Not in the car. I have a driver. Nah, I've driven through New York once, and we went. I was in the Navy. We went to Philly. We was in Philly, and we wanted to take a drive down to New York. And I wasn't driving. The guy that it was three of us. Andy was driving, and yeah, man, I don't wish that on nobody. I have a driver. I've been to New York multiple times. But all those other times, we use car services. That doesn't make sense for me to drive in New York. New York is crazy, man. Nah, everything dented out there. You can have that. Nope. I used to hustle bags. Oh Lord, I did some crazy stuff. I used to fly down to New York twice a month. Had some connections down there and had drivers. I would travel empty duffel bags. Felt like a dope dealer, but I was moving bags, man, purses and stuff. I was hustling my tail off. I was making so much money from them purses. Lord have mercy, I was making so much money. And they knew it. They asked for it. They wanted it. I was hustling down there twice a month. Had some solid connections. Man, good old days. Good old days. But I used to make some money. Oh my God. It was like dope money. It literally was like dope money. Literally like dope money. That was crazy. I can go down there, come back. I'll go down spending about $1,500 to $2,000 and come back and make $7,000. It's crazy. Start taking new orders, take another trip, empty duffel bags, get up there. One time I had so much stuff we had to buy rolling duffels when we were there. Thank God you're in New York. There's so many places that has that stuff and they dirt cheap. Dirt cheap. Bought rolling duffels. We was rolling to the airport. The rolling duffels just filled with bags. Look at all these. Good content. Talking about show videos, she'll be putting it out there, man. I can't wait to see what he do next. I'm ready for them new ones. For them new ones.
Appreciate it, Willie Brown.
All right, man. We're gonna probably wrap this up, man. I need to get some vittles.
Yeah, I need to get something to eat.
That's right. You are home. You're home this week.
Yep.
When are you traveling again?
Hopefully, no time soon. But I would say, if most likely, I need to check. When am I traveling next?
So
I would say,
that
if anything, next week. If not next week, not until after the New Year.
okay. That big car show at the Porsche shop, the fundraiser, the Christmas. That's Saturday, I think.
At the Porsche shop.
You remember the one that we did when we
Last year?
yeah.
Okay.
The one where they we met up at the Porsche shop. We all lined up on each side of the street, the performance shop. So that's this weekend. I am going to be in training all weekend. So that's Saturday and Sunday.
Okay.
Won't be doing any car stuff. I'll be doing pew stuff.
Well, I may end up not doing anything either.
Why not?
If you're gonna go out and make, I'm gonna try to make it. If not, I got some stuff. I got some videos and stuff I need to edit.
Nothing wrong with that. I
got like
support
tons
that.
of them.
You do.
I got tons of them.
You gonna get rid of the next car, still have Zeus videos.
Exactly. The wife, like, you still didn't put out the SEMA wrap up or the
Oh Lord, you still don't have the SEMA video done. Well, no, I'm not surprised about that. Why am I even saying that? I'm not surprised. That was what, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, she's like, and what we call it, the SEMA recap.
I'm not surprised, man.
So, because we got a SEMA recap we did together, and I got one like the last day of SEMA where I just literally made about all the stuff I liked that went around and showcased, and I still haven't dropped that one. So
look, he said, "Now I know why they call him show." Yes, sir.
So yeah, I got some stuff I got to catch up on, but I'm trying to convince. Like I said, I ain't gonna say convince myself. I'm trying to motivate myself to do the what's what I'm looking for? World of Wheels.
Oh,
But I'll send you a link because something else caught my eye. So I'm trying not to convince myself to go do it, but I want to go look
is
at
it
it.
during the same time frame?
No, I might go look at it Saturday.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
It just popped up and it's perfect. So I'm gonna just
Raid number 2. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go take a look at it, see if it's worth.
Based on our last conversation, I ain't mad at you. I mean, you might well be completely satisfied. I wouldn't settle if I were you.
Yeah, so
I would not settle. Although that thing is ridiculous. I
was-
literally got educated. My God.
Let me see. Like, that's the funny part. Because everybody, are you serious? Like, I'm like, yeah.
I ain't mad at you, man. Do what you got to do, bro. These are still just cars.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm sitting at Bros and Cars right now, since it's the easiest access point. Compose, Control V. Yep, there we go.
Look at this. Biddles.
Yeah, so I'm thinking about looking at this. Is just the price. The price is in a good range. I think I can probably get some more off of it. And if the stuff come out the way I think it's gonna swing,
Why is Bros and Cars? Why is it not right here? Oh, there it is.
So if I can swing that right, might be my first black car.
Really? That's a bold move, brother.
Man, but I like it.
What just happened?
Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, I really like it.
Oh
even
man,
even though it's black.
6 months ago.
Man, you ain't been on bros and cars in a minute, huh?
No pass key. Man, what happened? Trying this revocation text. Yeah, I ain't been in here in a while, bro. Especially because
Let me do this. Then. Let me
been
send it to my.
focused on so many. I got it now, man.
Oh, that's how, let me send it to myself.
I can. Yeah, I'm in there. I'm in there.
But yeah, I kind of like that.
Continue. Sign in. Cover email. Continue.
So yeah, I may head out to go look at that bad boy.
Where is it?
Aurora.
Oh, out here.
Mm,
Well, not out here, but
yeah, I get your point.
down there.
Might as well go see Ray when I'm out there too. Huh?
Oh, it ain't that close to Aurora. Aurora is still far east of Ray.
Okay,
You gotta realize Ray is further west than I am.
really?
Yes. Yes. Uh, oof. Oof. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, man. Okay.
So yeah, I'm just like I might have to go take a look at that.
Ooh, I support that decision. Jeez, some man. I wish I could show y'all this. Y'all gotta wait. Them dough cards are nasty, and it's triple black too.
Yeah. So, but yeah, be
Yeah,
my
you
first,
got my support on this one.
be my first black car. But like I said, the price just right. So I gotta. I feel like I have to go take a look at it.
I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad. This sucker's nasty.
So
God, what is that called in those dough cards? Is that a form? Is that forged carbon?
that's what it's supposed to be called.
Jeez, that's killer. Yeah, man, I'm right there with you, bro. I'm right
Oh
there
yeah,
with
I just feel like
you.
I
Ooh, this
have to go
real
look at
dry.
it.
Hmm.
I feel like I just have to go look at it. You know.
Hey, I support that idea.
So
And you can't pass up where it's at. You need to go and holler at them
I'm
folk.
like it's close too. So I can't really pass it up.
When you going?
Probably Saturday.
Oh man, I
Like I
wish I could
said,
go. This
if you
thing.
wasn't doing something,
I'll
you
be
know.
right there with you.
I mean, I probably take a look at the weather because if I ain't doing that, if I know I'm going away next week, I probably just postpone it sometime next week. But if
Man,
I gotta do something next week, I probably go Saturday.
that thing is nasty. Nah, yeah, that's gangster right there. Like all day long, bro. Why not?
I'm just trying to make the money work the way I need it to work. If I can get it to swing like I want it to swing, because even that still based off is less than the vet. So
Yeah,
especially
yeah.
with significant change in the.
Jesus.
So I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, man. If I had a vote, I'm just saying. If I had a vote, I'm just saying. I'm like, yeah, you need to execute on that one, like, rapido. Like that thing is nasty. Not only that, but
Ain't too many of you in those around here.
Correct. So
So that's a very small club of y'all, man. Like for real. It's a lot of uniqueness.
So that's why I say like I feel like I have to go look at it just because of what it is, where it is, and like I said, then you look at the service history and that thing too.
Yeah, it's
It's
pretty deep. Yeah, I was
it's
looking at that.
yeah,
Yeah, it was taken care of very
yes,
well.
very well. So I'm like I gotta go
Somebody
look at
took it to the dealership every time anything happened.
that.
So you good, man. That's what you want. Something that
Right.
was actually cared for.
That's why I say I gotta go take a look at it just because of all that information.
Golly. Yeah, man. That thing is nasty. Whoo. Yeah, I support that, bro. I support that 100%. Like for real. Yeah,
So
you
yeah,
sleep on that and it don't work. You sleep on it. That's bad on you. Like straight
yeah,
up. That's bad on you.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
They got some Germans over there at this Mitsubishi dealership too.
don't they?
Yeah, a lot of Germans. I'm tripping off this for a
I was
second.
looking at that too, like is it the location? Like I have no clue, but yeah.
A lot of Germans. Like, what is going on? Ooh, they got a baby version of AB's car there.
Yeah.
A lot of Germans. It could be the location.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
They definitely gonna get a. They definitely will. People gonna buy this there, especially in that area. Definitely got a decent little draw. Yeah, this is fire. This is straight fire.
So like I said, we'll see. I'll keep you posted, but I'm definitely gonna go take a look at it.
You gotta. You gotta. You passed, man. You gotta. That's all I'm gonna say.
So
I got nothing else to say. You gotta like you not to is just ridiculous.
yeah. Like I said, if I can make it, I'm going. If it look right, I'll make it work. So I guess I'll be just altering the wheel setup.
Them wheels are nice though.
Yeah, they'll work with it. I just gotta change the bolt pattern and the size.
You see the boat padded at the side. What in the world? Oh
Like, yeah, can I get them in 22s instead?
man, that exact pattern, and yeah, I can see that. That's a nice looking wheel. Like for real, for real. It's a really nice looking wheel.
So,
Not a bad move, man. I ain't mad at you. Okay.
I actually want to work out. I really would like to do that. Like the more I stare at it, like I said, unless I get there and they got some blemishes, it don't sound right. I'm kind of like your wife. Wrap it up.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, she wanted that thing right. She's like, "Do I need to come there and get that thing right now? And get it out the way?"
I'm just saying.
It's held. It's good. We Gucci. Yeah.
Like that's literally how I feel. Like if I get there and we can put it together, I'm like, just wrap it up.
Done. Look, listen, and when I tell you that thing is crazy, based on what I was able to see on the photos, especially
Yes.
as close and detailed those photos and clear those photos, this look like something Tim shot. These photos are beautiful. He might have shot these for all we know. Tim shoots some great photos. His pictures are beautiful. You can't beat that. That's fire, bro. Like I don't see anything that will deter me from that car.
Yeah, me. That's what I'm saying. Like I'll take that. I'll take that hit. Have to like, yeah, it's sitting down for 3 weeks. It's sitting down for 2 months waiting on part. I'll take that hit. Like it's just so unique. Like I hate it, but I'll take it. You know what I'm trying to say?
I see the normal stuff you can expect on a splitter. Like everything else just looks so good. The gaps
Everything,
are fire.
dude.
The hood is clean, so it's probably PPF'd. I can't see a line, but it doesn't get close enough. It's super clean. Like this thing is so the reflection.
Like I said, it looks good enough That's why I said I gotta go look at. I have to. It's too clean, and it's everything I liked in the car from the first time. Like I like the stitching. I like the stitching, the hair. Like it's everything I like in the car.
It's like a sleep. Super, super sleek.
I
I can't.
got
I
it.
was about to say some of the details, the part that I like, but let me shut up.
Right.
Nah, this is fire, bro.
Yeah. So
Yeah, 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 yeah. All right, man. Let me get my butt off
yeah.
this thing. Come get some food. Listen, guys, I can't wait for y'all to see what this dude do next. But
Yeah, we'll holler.
it's about, it's about to be fire. It's about to get more gooder. I'm just saying, get
So
more gooder. But look, man, y'all know how we do, man. I'm about to go get some vittles. I need to eat. Um, be watching for the videos we dropping Vlogmas. I got one that's gonna come out tonight. Oh well, it's coming out tonight. We just gonna do it. It is what it is. Um, we're gonna keep running content throughout the month. Keep you posted on the things that I'm doing. Um, and then I gotta put that testimony video together. I got you, Willie Brown. And I know Cody's gone, but I'm gonna be hitting him up tomorrow. And Willie Brown, I'll hit you up here tomorrow as well. We're gonna get the mindset going and then go from there, man. But look, guys, y'all know how we do, man. Everything that we talk about is not normal. This is not normal. Why is that, man? Because we're designed from greatness, guys. And because we're designed for greatness, man, you have the right, the responsibility, and authority to never be average. So, guys, if you want to stay on your 9 to 5, go ahead on. That's just average. Just go ahead on. Keep your little 9 to 5. If not, do something different. Don't be average. Yeah. Look out, man. Shout out to all our veterans, active duty, retired, reserve, separated on and transition, man. Always remember, freedom ain't free. I holla.
wow.
Peace.